Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Julie Kim. We coach hundreds and thousands of high school students to get accepted into their dream colleges. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about how COVID-19 affected college admissions. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we dive into today's topic, I invite you to join my free masterclass / my free training on how you can get accepted into your dream colleges. I share 4 mistakes that you must avoid if you really want to get accepted into your dream Ivy League and top tier colleges. And then I also share 4 strategies that my students use to get accepted into schools like Stanford, Princeton, UPenn, and many more. And at the end of the training, I also share how you can join my program, Passion Project Bootcamp. This is a 1-year college consulting program where you can get your monthly questions answered and also learn how to stand out, how to create your passion projects, how to land research positions even during this time. You can join the free masterclass at www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. We'll put it right here for you. The link is also in the description box below, and the training itself is free, so I'll see you inside. What a year, 2020 and COVID-19, so much happened. And this is such a sensitive topic that I just feel like we lived through so much uncertainty this year. The very first thing that happened due to COVID-19 is SAT and ACT. With COVID-19, exams and tests were getting canceled left and right. And so many of my students actually couldn't take the test because the testing center and College Board and ACT kept postponing or canceling the exam. So what this did for college admissions this year was it put less emphasis on the SAT and ACT because colleges made them optional, or they said, oh, we don't need the scores this year, don't worry about it. So basically a lot of the mandatory requirements for this exam was lifted. And I'm actually really excited about this change, and I hope that this is something that we can continue, because I personally don't believe that SAT and ACT is a measure of success. I do not think that this exam defines a student's ability and capacity and passion and so many other important things in life. And I say this from experience because when I was going to high school, I didn't have the best SAT score, and I was still able to get accepted into my dream colleges, doing what I love, and now running a very successful business. So to me, I don't think that this is something that, everyone should take and suffer and go through. And you could use that time instead on working on your passion, your interests, what really fulfills you, and all of those things that are truly important. So many college graduates would be done with college and then they would say, I don't know what to do. I still don't know what I want to do. They'll just get the next job that they can find and then feel unfulfilled, a little anxious, depressed, no direction. So I really want to help this future generation to find what they like and use that passion, that feel to guide their life. So anyway, there was less emphasis on SAT and ACT, and now what that means is that you can show more of your passion, your interest, your personality through passion projects, which my students were already creating. So that's something that I'm really excited to see, and you can use that in ACT criteria and replace it with your passion project. The second thing that happened with COVID is cancellations in terms of extracurriculars, in-person meetings. So if you used to volunteer at a hospital, if you used to do research at a lab, if you used to do, on-campus school activities, competition, things like that, all of those are canceled and they are moved to the online platform. Honestly, my students didn't get affected by COVID because my students were already working with researchers and professors online, and we were already creating online passion projects and platforms. So it really wasn't like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do with all of our strategies? And so what colleges would really want to see is, okay, well, things are canceled, and so what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to use that as an excuse and not do anything and complain about it in your essay, or are you going to take action? Are you going to create something else? I want to share one of my students in the Ivy League formula program, Nikki. She actually joined my program before COVID in February. And so how COVID and everything kind of broke out in the media in March, and we had a lockdown. And so in February when she joined, she wanted to do an in-person passion project teaching kids about science experiments. And so with COVID, we had to switch it to an online platform. And so she created an online science camp for elementary school students. she used that passion project and pitched it to local magazines, and she also got featured in the news station, magazine, newspapers, and all of those media outlets. And that's actually one thing that we also teach our students inside our program. So that just goes to show that colleges want to see your flexibility. What are you going to do with this circumstance? Are you just going to use your circumstance to not do anything, or are you going to create new circumstances for yourself so that you can continue to fuel your passion and do what you love, and show colleges that like you're not going to just settle for what is, you're just going to go for what is scary to you, or you're anything that's like very like purpose driven, you're going to do it. And that's the action that colleges want to see in you as well. The third change that happened due to COVID-19 is that they will take a look at your recommendation letters, your college essays, your passion project, your extracurriculars, your GPA with more emphasis. So what that means is that they really want to know who you are. And you've seen that this country just dealt with a lot over the past 7 to 8 months, where we had COVID and we had cases rising. We also had the election. There were just so many changes going on in the world. And the change that we're seeing in this country is really about like what is really important to us. And you know, COVID brings up a lot of fear around death, and like, why do I do what I do? Why do I work at this place, or why do I study this subject? Why do I volunteer at that organization? Why do I attend that summer program? And just really enabling us to think about, what is really important to me, and what matters to me, and what feels really honest to me. Those are some of the things that we thought about a lot, and I'm sure you did too if you are a parent or a student watching this video right now. And so college admission officers also want to see that shift in you, that realization of like, what is really crucial and important to me at this time. And that is you showing passion. That is showing who you really are, and creating evidences, and working on a passion project, reaching out to professors, and just going above and beyond what feels comfortable to you. COVID-19 also enabled us to go above and beyond our comfort zone. We had to wear masks around every day. We had to stop going to restaurants at a certain point. We couldn't do family gatherings anymore, or large gatherings. You couldn't see friends anymore. So it really sort of challenged us to do what we felt really uncomfortable to do. And likewise with college admissions, you want to show colleges that I'm not going to stay at my comfort zone. I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to improve. And the best way to do that is to create a passion project, network, and all the things that I really teach inside my program. So I hope that you found this video helpful, and these are the 3 major changes that happened due to COVID-19, and some will stay with us and some will leave, but this is such a crucial time in our lives, especially for you high school students going through this college admission process, to rethink about what really matters to you and what you're passionate about, instead of doing things that you think you should do just to get accepted into your dream colleges. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Make sure to join my free masterclass to learn more about how you can create a standout factor even during this time. And again, the link will be www.juliekimconsulting.com/masterclass. And I'm also very active on Instagram. You can follow me there. We do stories and posts and tips and strategies there as well. So join me at my Instagram, and my handle is @Julie_Kim7. So I'll see you there as well. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. And one thing that I do want to share is let's just be grateful for what we have right now, and really channel in that positivity in our lives, even despite these uncertain times. Stay safe, please, and let's pray that everything will work out and that we will all go back to normal very soon. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a really, really good day. Bye.